What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Game Over Greggy Show. I'm one of your hosts, Greg Miller, alongside the producer slash seducer, Nick Scarpino.
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
I'm well.
You're looking dashing today.
Thank you.
Oh, you know that.
I don't know if someone it's possible to look dashing in shorts.
That's the thing. I think the shorts take years off your life in a good way. In a good way.
I'm back to like
you
what,
look young.
junior high?
You look super young. You're
8 years old.
The shorts are taking years off his life
in a good way. You know, it's like you're back here and you're
like,
young.
What, 50,
you're back
60?
to your young SoCal days out there.
Just hanging out by the pool, relaxing all cool.
Exactly. Matt Scarpino's going to come in soon, say something stupid.
Yeah, something horrible, and we're going to drink.
Over there, the pure one, Tim Gettys.
Let Tim host.
And rounding out the bunch, the pride of Long Island, Colin Moriarty.
Go Islanders.
Go Islanders.
Is that an Islander shirt?
It is.
No. Advanced like it's 1993?
Yeah. It's the last time we won a playoff series.
It's a long time ago, Tim. You see.
Yeah.
You understand his rage.
Are they doing okay now? Is that a thing?
They're up 2-1 in their series. First of 4 wins.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations.
I really hope.
Well,
that's the thing.
this is long over, but we're so far ahead of when we're
right?
recording. Like this, they'll be in the second round of the payout by the time anyone even hears this.
It's like we're broadcasting from Mars.
Yeah, it is.
And the signal's taking so long to get back. And Matt Damon's there. And he's growing potatoes.
That's all he does.
That's all he does. That's what Matt Damon does.
Wonder what he's doing right now. I think he's making
2 chicks
potatoes?
same time.
Yeah.
That's what Matt Damon does all the time.
Or hanging out with his 4 kids and his wife.
Making potatoes.
Is that what he calls kids?
Mm-hmm.
Potentially. Or he's doing another Bourne movie because it's all jacked out. They're probably done with filming that.
I thought they just, but they're doing another one, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It looks cool.
You can't get away from it.
Well, it's the role that made him a superstar.
No.
Everyone thought Good Will Hunting did it. No.
It was Bourne Identity?
Bourne.
All I remember from the Bourne Identity movie is the car chase in the first one and when he hit the good dude in the throat with the book in the first one, and then in the second one when his girlfriend's head got blown off.
See, that's awesome. That's more than you remember from most movies.
Is it?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of movies, real quick, saw 2 of them this weekend.
Oh, what'd you
Aaron and
see?
I rented Spotlight.
Oh, what'd you think?
It was very good. I don't think it was like Academy Award winning Spotlight. I know there's no way. No. Also, Mark Ruffalo, is that his name? I don't know that I know him in many movies, but the way he is in that movie was like it seemed like overacting. Is that the way he always is?
No, I think they had done some research with the actual people, and I think he was trying to mimic.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, I mean he was trying to play the character. I think
the Boston accents were pretty on point, though. I will say. And then the next night I rented Concussion, which was
how was that?
Which was fine. It was. The fact that people were in an uproar about Will Smith not being nominated for an Academy Award for that is laughable. It wasn't like that good. The tell the truth line is like so awkward. Like that when he's like, tell the truth. Tell the truth.
Yeah, I didn't see it.
I'm trying to do my best Will Smith doing that best accent.
Yeah.
I will say though that real quick about that, there's a 2-hour front line about that doctor that's way better than the movie. And you can find it, I think, probably for free or for like $1.99 on Amazon.
Yeah, I probably would rather watch
it. But there's no Will Smith.
Yeah. It's a big issue.
Who played Roger Goodell?
Luke Wilson.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Really?
I'll take it. I'll take it. Tim, what movies did you watch this weekend?
Didn't watch any movies this weekend. Oof. No. My friends watched The Jungle Book.
What'd they think of it?
It's supposedly really good.
How many Mama Nasia? Timon,
I want to see it. I'm hearing amazing things about Christopher Walken. So
this is fine.
There's a cowbell in it.
It's got a lot of
Mowgli.
good rate or get a high Rotten Tomatoes rating. I saw.
Yeah,
like really high.
People really, really like it.
Like in the 90s, I think.
I started. Well, I'm sorry. Continue.
No, because I'm gonna be the finish. So you go.
I started watching a show called The Girlfriend Experience on Stars. I want to say. Really good. It's based on a Steven Soderbergh movie with Sasha Grey.
Yeah.
And the movie didn't do very well, but they decided to make a series out of it, starring, I think, Elvis's granddaughter, which is crazy. Lisa Marie's
daughter. Okay.
And she's phenomenal in it, and it is just a fucked up. Like,
what is it? What was I forget the movie? She was a call girl. She was an escort. What was it?
I never saw the movie, truth be told.
Sure.
But this one, she is a law student, and to pay for her school, she is basically a high-priced escort. But it goes a little deeper than that into
like
her.
the chick in The West Wing.
Yeah, exactly like that. But it goes deeper into sort of like why she's doing it, and it has less to do with paying for stuff and more to do with like she's just kind of into it.
Are you talking about Ainsley Ames? Is that who? No? She's the
she's the lawyer.
Right.
Yeah. And Mallory. Mallory was the
I've seen a lot of Sasha Grey movies that go really deep. They're good. They're all classics.
They go deep in a lot of
If
places.
you didn't know, this is the Game Over Greggy Show. Each and every week, 4, sometimes 5 best friends gather around this table, each bring a random topic of discussion for your amusement. If you like that, head over to patreon.com/kindafunny, where you can get every episode early, along with a bunch of exclusive perks and goodies. If you have no bucks to toss toss our way, though, don't worry. Head to youtube.com/kindafunny where we post the show topic by topic, day by day, until the entire thing posts as one big video and MP3 for free the following Friday. Also, remember, Kinda Funny Live is just around the corner, May 28 and 29 here in San Francisco. Please go to kindafunny.com/tickets. Get your tickets. VIP seats have been added. More VIP seats.
More VIP.
I should say.
Which will probably be gone by the time you hear this.
Probably.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
If everything's going all right.
Why are we recording so far ahead of time?
So that we have shows ready to go in all the times and we don't worry about it. You don't like anything.
We're about to very quickly hit a point where
we'll
be too busy to record a show. So
it bounces out.
Yeah.
It does.
I just feel like it's too far away from publish.
It's too far.
I don't like talking and not having it published for 10 days or something like that. It's no good. Let's not do it anymore.
You want to stop now?
Are you worried that something important will happen and people will be
well,
like,
why
did you talk
Greggy,
about that important thing?
I like the GameOverGreggy show to be a little more nimble in case something interesting happens. Because what if something really bad or good or something happens and we can talk about it and then everyone's like, well, why'd you ignore that? It's like, because we recorded this shit 10 days ago.
Push this episode up.
And then this episode's 17 days old.
But why does it matter?
I don't know. It doesn't.
My topic's birthday parties.
Suck.
Yeah, I know you're not a fan. That's the thing. My birthday coming up.
Yeah.
I should do something for my birthday.
Yes.
I don't know. What do I do, though? I don't know what to do. Well, it was so easy when you were a kid, birthday parties. We're going to go to Enchanted Castle. We're going to eat some shitty pizza. A robot dinosaur is going to talk to you. His name's Toby. It's slightly creepy, but I wish you happy birthday. You go play the Superman arcade machine. Everybody has a good time.
Great. You're doing
Enchanted Castle goes out of business. You go to Galaxy World. Galaxy World goes out of business. Leaps and Bounds is where you go.
Wow.
You remember Leaps and Bounds?
No, I don't.
You ever heard of Discovery Zone?
Oh God.
Leaps and Bounds was the better Discovery Zone.
Fuck you.
There was like
nothing is better than Discovery Zone.
It was the originator.
Absolutely nothing.
It was the originator, and Discovery Zone came and ripped it off, as everything does. I mean,
did you have a jungle?
No, we didn't have a jungle.
You didn't have the jungle?
No, we just had tubes everywhere.
God, I feel so bad for you.
Wait, is the jungle a different thing, or is that in Discovery Zone?
The jungle was like their competitor.
Oh, no, I've never heard of the jungle. But that might have been outside my age bracket, but I don't think it was.
I don't know.
Leaps and Bounds was the shit. And you went there, you had a good time. You trapped kids in the tubes, and you farted in the tubes, and you had the kids trapped in the tubes. It was great.
What was the what was the dinosaur called?
Toby from Enchanted Castle. What up, Lombard, Illinois?
Toby the dinosaur.
No, that's not right at all, actually. Lombard, Illinois as well. But there was that. And then I feel like when we were younger, it was easy as well. Let's go to a bar and get bombed. Let's go out and have a party at the house. Let's do something like that. And now I'm old, and I'm just like, I don't know.
You're doing it wrong, Greg.
What am I doing wrong?
There's a couple things here. First off, Chuck E. Cheese is still around. Like, we could still do that. Everything you just said.
But I don't want shitty pizza anymore.
Really?
Yeah. I want good pizza. You and Kevin are the fucking.
I thought I knew you.
No, you guys are Templeton the Rat. You'll eat anything. I see you at the mall all the time, just eating fucking garbage food. And you're excited about it. You're excited about it. Whoa, Panda Express.
Hey, dude, shout out to Panda, bro.
I've never been excited about Panda Express.
I like Panda. But then the other thing is, it's like the birthday is easy. It's like if you want to do something, you just need to let it be known. Then everyone else handles it. So it's like if you want to do something, we'll handle it. We'll make something happen. Then you just need to show up. That's easy as fuck.
I can't make anything happen.
No, I know you're not coming.
Well, I'm not gonna. Colin's not planning this party.
I would love to see an adult birthday party planned by Colin.
Yeah, no.
I rallied everyone to go to Kentucky for my 30th birthday. I'm not completely stupid.
No, I mean for me though, on the fly right now. We'd go to Hops and Hominy and come home.
Sounds good. Sounds like a perfect night.
But that's the thing though.
I'm
like
31 years old. What do you want from me?
Too extravagant. Like it is just hanging out. Like the you were saying when you're younger, you just go to a bar and shit. That's all it needs to be. It doesn't even need to be that.
Yeah, but do I still enjoy that?
But that's what I'm saying. Like, let's just switch it up. Let's just like, remember when we had a bunch of people over here to play Smash Bros?
Yeah.
That was fucking fun.
Yeah.
We could do that for your birthday. Doesn't even need to be Smash Bros. It could be, we can have a fucking Vita party for you, Greg. Would that
thank
make you
Yeah,
happy?
if everybody can come play Freedom Wars, help me get that plat.
You know?
That platty plat.
That'd be something.
That would be something.
You know?
Yeah.
I just think people being in a room is cool.
Well, that's true, but that's our job. We're in a room all the time together.
I know, but more people. And like,
I don't know
not
if we
just
can fit more people.
4, sometimes 5 people. Like,
yeah.
I'm talking at least 15 people.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nick, do you
Max
still love
20.
birthday parties?
I don't. I haven't done anything for my birthday. I don't like doing things for my birthday. My wife was kind enough to organize a dinner last year, and it was fun. But my preference is to do nothing and treat it like it's just another day.
Sure.
I don't particularly enjoy the going out for drinks. I like Tim's suggestion of a house party. I think that's always a fun idea. I also like Colin's suggestion of a nice dinner for your birthday, which is always good. I just don't have...
Did you ever like them? When did you fall out of love with birthdays?
I don't think I've ever liked actually having a birthday party. I like going to other people's birthday parties, but I don't like the pressure of receiving gifts. I don't like the pressure of people giving you attention that day for
Do we still do the gifts though as adults? That's the other
some
thing.
people do. Like my brother still gives me gifts, and it's great. He's the only person that thinks of me in that way. But I always feel bad.
Just the only person who thinks of me.
But I always feel bad because I don't get people gifts. I'm like, I'm 36. You're in your 30s too. Like, do you need me to get you something? Like, do you need a Starbucks card? It's the thought that counts, but at the same time, I just don't. There's so much made about birthdays that I just don't quite understand. And like, to me, it's always been about, do I get to spend time with people that I like?
Mm-hmm.
And then what's the easiest, like the path of least resistance to making that happen? If I could have people over to my house, that's probably the easiest thing because I don't have to fucking go out. You can wear shorts. It's great.
You can wear shorts
Order
out
pizza,
too. You can wear shorts
watch
outside.
movies, just hang out. Sounds like a blast.
Sure.
But crowd me into a bar and yell like, who did we go out for?
I know what you're talking about.
Whose birthday was last time? We went to someone's birthday and it was fun.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. Like I actually had a lot of fun. But it took a monumental effort for me to be like, I'm going to go to the Upper Haight, which is a place I haven't been to in like 10 years for no reason, just because it's kind of far. It's across the city.
Sure. Yeah. You got
it's
things
another
to do.
2-minute cab ride past where I normally go. So yeah, I'm at a point in my life also where I just don't feel like getting bombed ever,
Yeah.
Like the last couple times I've gone out to drink, I've had a cocktail. I mean, a glass of wine, I think I've switched over to because it's easier on my system. But even now I'm like, I don't really want to drink anymore. I don't want to live in excess anymore like we used to in our youth. I'd rather just spend
But you're going
time
to, right?
I will.
When we go to VidCon, you're still going to drink.
Yeah. I mean, I'll go to the parties and I'll have a cocktail, but I don't feel the need to get so bombed that I have to justify the late night eating at Denny's, right? Let's just go to Denny's.
Well,
that's what
you just want it to happen.
I came to a conclusion a while back that largely the reason I was over drinking or consuming more than 2 drinks of alcohol was because I liked the path that it set me along for that night. The path of sort of that gluttony where you're like, well, so this is how it would go for me. I'm like, I'm not going to smoke tonight. I'm just gonna have 1 drink. But if I had a second drink, I'd be like, cigarette sounds really, really good. And then I'm like, well, I've already smoked and had 4 drinks, so let's go get something after this. Let's go get pizza. Let's go get hot dogs. Whatever, it doesn't matter. And then you wake up the next day, bloated, hungover, and feeling like someone's sitting on your chest because you've smoked an entire pack of cigarettes. So, but that's just my life. I mean, you guys probably handle your business a little bit better than I do. I tend to go toward the vices fucking head on like a rhino.
You gotta take them on. Go through them.
But so that's my thing. Like, as we get older, and I prefer smaller groups of people too, so you can actually talk. Because I feel like when we were younger, the big party scene was fun because it was like there was an energy in like having that 5-second conversation with someone and then going on to the next thing, and then everyone's blotted, and then you're like, what's happening? You kind of don't remember everything. But after a certain point, you start remembering those conversations. You're like, they were terrible. They were very superficial.
Well, they're always the same, right?
Yeah,
what have you been up to? What's happening? What's this thing?
It's like, I don't know. Let's bring some close friends over that know what's happening in our lives and actually care.
Sure.
And that's my thing.
Colin, did you ever like birthdays? You don't like them now, I know.
Yeah, I mean, when I was young, I liked them. I used to go to birthday parties all the goddamn time. But I even had my own birthday parties, and they were fun. Solarplex was this huge place on Long Island that was, I guess, similar to Discovery Zone that we used to go to. That had all sorts of things. Mostly, I was more into like arcade games and stuff like that than playing, physical games. Left that for the hockey rink, of course. But yeah, I mean, as I got older, I mean, it was just, in your teens, people don't really have birthday parties and you just kind of hang out. Then I started kind of hating my own birthday and I didn't celebrate. I mean, that's why on my 30th birthday, I made a point to like do something kind of extravagant because I'm like, I never, ever even acknowledge my birthday. If I can go through my whole day without anyone knowing it was my birthday, that's perfect. And I never tell anyone. Like, if someone always figures it out or knows that's close to me and like blows it up, but I never like go in and I'm like, it's my birthday today, just so you know. It's just a day that, it's just a day. October 14, 1984. It was a monumental day. It was an important day, but it's just a day.
Because you were born that day.
Right, exactly.
Because that was the day that gave birth to your boy Colin M.
Yeah.
Birth of a nation, some would say.
So yeah, no, birthdays are not a birth of a nation.
Definitely wouldn't say that.
No. Isn't Birth of a Nation the really racist movie from the early 20th century?
Here's my thing. I was going a different direction with it in that it is it's a monumental film. Very important.
It's a remembered film.
Yeah,
but it's remembered in a very negative light.
Wasn't it like the
Birth of a Nation was D.W. Griffith, I think. Is the person
it's about the KKK, isn't it?
And yeah, it's a film, but it glorifies like the KKK.
But wasn't it the first film ever made? Like there was an actual like feature film.
I think it might have been.
So it was monumental.
It was
as an art. It was birth of an art.
Big moment for film.
Colin Moriarty.
Also a big moment.
Colin Moriarty. A big moment for film.
So no, I mean, I think birthdays are you know fun. I like if someone's into their birthday or you want to acknowledge someone's birthday, I think that's important. But I can go the whole year without October 14 with no one knowing that it's my birthday. That's totally fine on those days. But someone always figures it out anyway.
I generally forget. Legit forget. Like I used to make a joke about it, like, oh, I forgot it's my birthday, and people were like, hey, happy birthday. Like, oh, I totally forgot. This last year, Daniel's like, you ready to go to dinner tonight? And I'm like, huh? Oh, it's my birthday, isn't it? That's weird. I actually forgot.
Yeah.
Actually forgot, which is weird.
We don't even know what fucking day it is half the time. If it wasn't for us recording these shows, like the only reason I know today's Tuesday is because we're doing this show.
Sure.
Otherwise, this could be any day.
Right.
Because every day is just the same shit.
Right.
It's fucking Groundhog's Day in this place.
Yeah. I don't know.
Tim, what was your favorite birthday?
My favorite. I mean, oh man, I'm a big fan of birthdays, but I have a lot of issues with them as well. Like you guys are bringing up points that I'm like, I agree entirely. Like I don't like people getting me presents. Like that bothers me. It feels uncomfortable. The let's sing happy birthday. That song needs to go. Not down with it. I'm not down with the Chili's variation. I'm not down with anybody. Like I don't like the group song thing when there's one person. It's just like, let's just embarrass this person. I'm not down with that.
Have the whole restaurant look at you.
Yeah, it's just like, and you're annoying everyone around you.
Yeah, no one likes it.
Someone's trying to break up over there.
Kevin decides like it's funny to add the cha-cha-chas. No one likes the cha-cha-cha guy.
Sounds like you'd add the cha. You sound like a cha-cha-cha.
Why are you saying that he sounds like a cha-cha-cha guy?
Because I'm Latin.
Oh, no, yeah. You just made it racist.
He does have he has the body and this physique of a Latin tango dancer.
You asshole.
So, and then there's Kevin's also the guy that like decides I'm going to scream it and make sure that my claps are super loud so that like everyone else in the restaurant realizes that, yeah, it's their birthday. This is their fucking moment. You're a woo girl. That's what you are. You're a goddamn
Kevin,
woo
how
girl.
many Chevy's birthday hats do you have? It strikes me as you'd have a lot.
I also love that you're yelling at us when your mic is clearly there. There you go. Let's pull that bad boy down. Why don't you just keep it on?
Don't give him too much power.
Too much work.
Seems like more work than turning it on and off.
No, because then it picks up like background noise.
That's true.
And it's not as clean.
I know the audio fidelity is typically very good on the GameOverGreggy show.
But I love birthdays besides that bullshit. I just like excuses to create events out of things. If you guys didn't know, it's kind of my thing. So it's like, I could not care less about my birthday at all. But then it's like, oh, it's an excuse to do something and be extravagant and have people compliment me and be make everything about me. Yeah, there's nothing I enjoy more than that in my entire life. So it's like, all right, I'll take that, But I also like doing that for other people. But then again, it's like, it's also it's an excuse to get together and do shit. I don't like the pressures of having to. I think it's a nice option. It's an excuse to do something. It's not something that I have to do. Because I don't like those people that are like, it's my birthday. I'm going to have a birthday week.
You should do a potluck. I always love the potlucks.
But you work here. Like, when are you going to cook something?
Potluck. We'll do a potluck lunch for your birthday. I'll bring in some tuna casserole.
God,
you'll be on desserts. You're on beverages. Kevin, you're on some sort of salad.
Can I bring steak?
And salad.
But instead of that, can I just
yeah, you can bring steak. Fine. Then you're on salads. Done.
All right, sure.
Your birthday's planned.
Going to Costco.
Don't bring a tuna casserole here. Under no circumstance you're allowed in with a tuna. You're tossing tuna cans around my kitchen today.
Throw that bad boy in there. It's gonna stink up the whole. Your upstairs neighbor's gonna be like, "What is that smell?
Smells delicious."
I used to eat tuna fish a lot when I was a kid. When I was a kid, until I realized that I was eating fish, and then I stopped eating it. This happened sometime when I was a teenager.
Really?
I was like, I hate fish. Like, you eat tuna fish. And I'm like, wait a minute. Tuna fish is fish
in the name.
Oh, fuck.
It doesn't make any sense, but it's true. It's a true story. I can never eat tuna fish ever again.
Really?
Yeah.
I love tuna fish.
I liked it a lot. I used to eat it quite often, and I just can't. No, I can't do that now. Now I know that tuna fish is fish.
Yeah.
My tuna fish flow has gone through an evolution over the course of my life. I've loved it since I was a kid. It started with just the normal tuna fish. Now I've gone to the albacore tuna fish.
Oh, you like the albacore?
It's supposedly healthier. Then it used to just be mayo. Now it's mayo with relish and sometimes cranberries. If I have to do it, if I have to go like that.
What do you mean if you have to? Cranberries are awesome. Put cranberries in there.
Sometimes I feel like I don't want the extra sugar because the relish is sugary enough. Just to the taste, I don't need it to be that sweet. If I'm putting it over as a protein on some sort of salad, sometimes I'll throw the cranberries.
No onion?
You mix it in. I'll do my onion occasionally. Occasionally onion. Sometimes
very
black
finely
olives.
Diced. Oh,
yeah,
that's
I
too
go
far
in there.
for me.
Sometimes tomatoes and onions. Without the relish. It's good. Adds a little.
Birthdays have evolved a lot. When I was young, like, the Discovery Zones and all that stuff was kind of where it's at. Arcades, really. Like, what was that arcade that was near the bowling alley? Scandia? something like that. Anyway, it was simply an arcade.
Those places were like, I remember those places.
It was great. So it went from that, and then you kind of grow up, and then you go through that period where you're like, I don't know, probably middle school area, where middle school to high school birthdays just turn into like, let's just find excuses to touch each other's private parts.
Damn,
that was a really fun
birthdays.
time. Those were good birthdays. Like a bunch of sleepovers.
So this was like the gift from your uncle?
Sleepover time. Yeah. It was really good. Real nice presents. And then then you get to like the college area, and then you just go to bars and shit. And
we're underage. We're gonna have a house party and get wasted. We're overage. We're gonna go out to the bars.
Yeah, and then once you get past college, birthdays just become whatever you make of them. They don't need to be anything, or they can be something. And I feel like we've done some damage. Kevin is a big fan of his birthday. His birthday, May 26th. It's usually Memorial Day.
Is Kevin like one of those girls that wants the birthday month?
No, Kevin's not one of those girls.
What are you talking about?
What?
Big fan of my birthday?
I feel like
for my birthday, I just
Are you doing something
Kevin's
kind of
one of
funny
those guys
live?
that makes the biggest deal out of his birthday without really saying much. Like, he makes sure everyone knows it's his birthday, and like he'll get mad at you no matter what you do or don't do about it.
None of this is true.
Oh,
what is that
absolutely
Spanish birthday like?
Quinceañera.
Is it your quinceañera every year?
Guys don't have quinceañeras.
They should. Should we throw you one this year?
Yeah, sure.
I'll throw you a fucking. I want to throw him a quinceañera and a debutante ball.
A debutante ball.
You guys do realize
It's Kind of Funny Live Weekend.
It's Kind of Funny Live Weekend.
You can have the best
Should we throw
quinceañera
Kevin's
ever.
quinceañera that he never got when he was young? I remember Kevin's first quinceañera that he had to go to and be a part of, and it was adorable seeing him in his little fucking suit, having to learn the dances and shit.
Didn't pan out.
Was it one of those suits?
Oh, I remember. Yeah.
What happened? She died?
No, they will. Like, it was going to be really expensive to rent the suit, and my dad was like, "Well, that sucks." They didn't tell you about it. Instead, I'll just buy you a PSP memory card.
Yeah.
Because like I'd rather spend the money on you than you going to that thing.
But he did all the practicing though, and it was fucking.
Let me see a little bit
Yeah,
of
do you know
that
the
right now.
dance
Do you
still?
remember
Give me
it?
some of the dance. Get in the middle of the room
I have
here.
no idea.
Give me some of the dance.
Let me see
I
you
don't
move
even
your body.
I'll
that's-
sing you a traditional song.
Hey.
That's a quinceañera song, right?
Why do I imagine Kevin as a bullfighter in this? Like that's what he would have worn.
That's
like
the
chosen to wear.
suit he needed to
like
wear?
the high waisted sort of like little tiny
cummerbund.
vest.
See,
with
that's the thing.
hat with
It's
the
because you're a
tassels.
racist.
When we're talking about it, what was always awkward for me was the family
I
birthday
didn't say it had a
party.
rock cart.
You know what I mean? Like the friend birthday party, let's all go climb in the tubes and stuff and jump in the ball pits and you go. That was fun, the arcade stuff. But then you had like the ones for the grandparents and the aunts and the uncles and da da da. Da. And it's just, you're like all awkward, and that's when it is. Like everybody's gathered around, and you gotta act like you care about your presence and stuff.
Yeah.
Whether you do or don't, you don't hurt anybody's feelings.
Yeah, I mean, see, that's different though, because the family ones mean that the family birthdays are work, right? You go to them, you have to go to these dinners, usually places you don't exactly want to be, and you're just kind of putting up with it. You got to deal with the shitty presents, but then you get the stack of cards, and you start opening those cards.
Get the
and
cash.
Then you need to put on your best fake face. You just fucking roll with it. But you can feel that how big and thick that
You read
that
it. You
wad
read the
is.
message before you look at the check. Yeah.
And you have to read it out loud.
Thank you so much. This is such a sweet card.
Oh, grandma.
I'm so glad that
Great.
this random person
Yeah.
who thought up these thoughts and you agreed with these thoughts to give this to me.
It's so nice.
I do
It
like
is.
buying birthday cards though. I like to buy that. I consider myself excellent at picking out the perfect birthday card with the perfect sentiment inside, and it's usually just a dude in assless chaps.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I like to buy the dude with no shirt on cards for everyone.
Every time.
I
Very
usually buy the
predictable.
Spider-Man or superhero ones, cross out the your great 2-year-old and write in whatever somebody's age is. Because birthday cards are dumb. Cards
It's
in
a fucking
general are
racket.
dumb.
It's a
Oh,
racket.
it's fucking
I like
racket.
writing a good letter.
You're a good letter writer.
But a card, it's a whole thing. It's like Valentine's Day. We were talking about that.
Yeah,
Fucking
I don't
racket.
celebrate Valentine's
Bullshit.
Day.
Fuck Hallmark. Although bless them for having Golden Girls and Frasier on at 10 and 11 o'clock.
God
every
bless
week.
them. I like to think in some small way that everyone that supports Valentine's Day keeps Golden Girls on the air. And that makes me super happy.
That must have been a weird move for Hallmark, right? Of like, man, we're doing really good at this card business. Let's have a TV network.
Yeah, probably not the smartest idea long term, but
I bet
maybe
they're
it's
raking. I bet
making-
they're raking it in though, dude. They have like a cult
They got
that
a brand.
follows the Hallmark.
Yeah, the
channel.
Hallmark movies.
They have those Hallmark movies, and they know exactly their audience they're catering to, and it is evil and twisted.
Candace
but-
Cameron Bure is in a lot of them. I
She's in
think.
a lot of them. Yeah.
Not no more. She got that Netflix money. She
true.
gone.
Not no more.
I feel like this is one of those instances where I do miss being around my parents because when you get older, like I used to go when my aunts and uncles were in their mid-30s, we would go over to grandma's house and we'd have their birthday party, and there would be cake and good food, and everyone would just sit and like it'd be time for family. And I don't get that anymore because my family's not here, so my birthday parties are largely just my wife and myself and my close friends. But I do miss we're going to grandma's house because it's your Uncle Paul's birthday. Grandma's making pizza. We got the cake from whatever the cheapest possible place was to get it from.
Jewel Osco sheet cake. I know.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Where it's like you cut into it and it just all kind of like falls apart. But it's just pure sugar.
Yeah.
And the frosting has so much fucking sugar in it that it hurts your teeth.
I miss a good sheet cake though.
You know what I'm talking about?
I'm missing. Don't get me wrong, they're terrible.
They're so bad.
You get them in the giant plastic container at this
so
from the grocery
like
store.
You paid like $5 extra to have them put
Some
like
fucking terrible message on it. Yeah.
You know, and they always misspelled someone's name.
Of course.
Your mom makes a big deal of it.
But you get it home and yeah, it's just. I'll tell you what I really miss when you want to talk about cakes, and this is something. Now, granted, I don't shop at many stores around here. Don't look at the camera like that. I know what you're up to. But in Chicagoland, and I'm sure it's everywhere, but not everywhere. Where there's a high population of Roman Catholics. In Chicagoland, Easter comes around, right?
Yeah.
And have you ever seen this being San Francisco boy? And then I guess you're New York. The sheep cakes, the lamb cakes, the little lamb cakes, you know what I'm talking about?
Absolutely
I
not.
fucking miss a good lamb cake from Jewel Osco. You go in, Tim.
Yeah.
So shut
I
your
don't know
eyes.
what a Gelasco is.
Jewel Osco. It's a
like a
supermarket
Safeway.
chain.
Okay,
it's like a
okay,
Kroger.
cool.
It's like a Safeway.
Got it.
It's like
I got a
whatever.
vision. My eyes are
Yeah.
closed. Keep
What was
telling me.
Okay. So you go in there,
Mm-hmm.
you walk over to the bakery section where they have all these sheet cakes they've made or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then they have one that looks like a 3-dimensional lamb. It is legitimately a lamb hold on, open your eyes. You know how like when Porty sits and he like tucks his paws underneath
Yeah.
him and he's just the head and the body? That's exactly what it is.
Okay.
And so it's a little bunt cake with then a lamb head, right? Yeah. And it's made of cake as well. It's iced over. They put the pink nose on it. They put like whiskers on it. I don't know. They put eyeballs on it and shit, right?
Do they have
And then,
whiskers?
I don't know. Doesn't everything? Does Portillo have whiskers? And the answer is yes, but you wouldn't think he would.
He does.
Yeah, I know, but you wouldn't think that. When you draw Portillo, you would leave out the whiskers.
It's true. I
You
would.
put him on a cat, you leave him on a Portillo.
That's true. You're right.
Thank you. And then the lamb body, yeah, it's just a little bunt cake or whatever. And then they go through and they put like the frosting all over it, right? So it looks like it's got like a
Wool.
lamb. Yeah. Lambs have
Lambs
wool.
have
right?
wool.
Okay.
That's what they are. Yeah.
So, but the best part is then you go home, you go to this event, you cut up this cake and everybody's eating this cake or whatever. And that's it. Well, that's kind of it. That's not the exact thing,
What
but
the
that's kind of
shit?
like it.
Lamb chop.
But then you get at the end, you get to feel like a badass psycho kid where you come in and you hack the thing's head off and you eat its head.
How quickly
You grab it and you fucking eat this lamb's head.
rip it off. And it's like, how psychotic would it be if they made it out of red velvet
Yeah,
cake?
I know,
So you
right?
just rip the fucking head off.
Oh
You're
my
like,
god.
The last one you were at,
During Easter.
the last one you were at was
it's like
more
a
like
pagan celebration. What's
Those
that?
things are-
that's similar. That's not the one either.
That's
But it's
what
getting
I'm
That's
closer.
the ones I was thinking of.
That's close. I mean, this is again. That's the closest you've had
Did you
so
type
far.
in
You
Jewel
eat
That looks like lamb chop
That is
straight
lamb
up.
chop. Straight the fuck up.
Now that
Don't
looks
get me
like
wrong,
lamb
the
chop.
eyes would look more like a real lamb than that.
Poor lamb chop.
Like, did they look kind of sad? Like, please don't kill me?
Yeah, no, they were happy. Lamb of God, eat me, kind of thing. And they had
Okay,
like
cool.
jelly beans sometimes. That's how you knew you got a good one. If you had the lamb and then you had little jelly beans around, like in
Easter
the
kind of
grass.
sucks.
No, totally. Easter's not.
Easter?
No, Easter's
Easter, when you were a kid, was the best thing on the
why?
planet.
It's a whole waste of time, though.
Easter eggs and
Yeah, because
whatever.
I used to get, I'd make bank on Easter.
like, who's
you
Jesus
get the
trying to
cards.
impress?
We used to
right?
get the cards.
You're back from the
trying to
dead.
impress
We
everyone.
get it. We get it.
It's everyone.
Why
Colin.
wait 3 days? Why couldn't you just rise immediately? Like, why are we
You had to
waiting?
take us. There's no like.
Jesus Christ.
It's not dynamic. You can't just come back the next day. You got to build
true.
suspense and climax. You can't just be like,
Good
they
Friday.
can't just
Just
nail
like,
you
come
up there
on,
and you're
go
like, I'm good. I'm good. It's not going to happen.
Jelly beans.
I'll outwait you.
Like, what if
Go find some fucking Easter eggs.
What if he just smited the Romans right there when they were sticking him with the spears and making him carry the cross up to the top of the mount? Like, what if he was just like, fuck this, and like rain lightning bolts down from the sky? Would have been the same
Zeus?
difference. It would have been way more convincing. I'd been like, holy shit.
No, because then
Yeah.
he wouldn't have been one of us.
Because
He
no
was
one
one of
knows
us
for
then.
sure if he was ever in that tomb or not.
Right.
You have the Shroud of Turin
Yeah.
that was apparently on top of
Where
him.
they wipe his face off with that? No. Which one was that? I was wrapped in it.
You're thinking of
Which one was the one where like Mary wiped his face off? or
yeah.
something, and then-
When he was walking with the cross up the.
It's that Rooster Teeth shirt you were wearing. That's what they did it with.
Oh, the peck dance. I didn't expect that. No, Easter sucks. Easter's a dumb holiday.
There's only a couple good reasons to like Easter.
The
Now,
lamb cake.
I don't know about this lamb cake. I don't understand this. It's kind of twisted. No, I'm talking about the Cadbury egg and the Cadbury mini egg, which you can only get at Easter.
The mini eggs are amazing.
And the mini eggs are amazing. And my wife is addicted to them. She won't admit it. We don't talk about it because it only happens once a year. So it's
Yeah.
not like she can get her hands on that.
Of course.
That sweet, sweet fucking crack cocaine.
Yeah.
But I'll just find them in random places. And it's always a fun surprise. Like sometimes I'll come home and we have this little like elephant candy bowl that we never use for candy. And then once a year I'll look into it and there'll just be these little nuggets of goodness. And it's the best thing on the planet. And then I'll be like, oh, are those Cadbury eggs in the tool? You know, you have one of those things with like drawers where you put all your tools. Yeah, I'll find them in there sometimes.
No, you won't. Really?
She'll hide them from me.
Why is she hiding them?
Because she knows I'm gonna fucking eat those things. She doesn't want me to.
Gotcha. No,
It's
that
a
was
real
the
Easter egg hunt.
Easter always
She's playing a game.
gets close to my birthday. So that's been cumbersome and weird before. Where there was one Easter, and this is when I was like, what? I got the Ninja Turtles Technodrome for Easter.
Oh, it's good.
I was like, what the hell is this?
Great gift.
I was like, this is great. Thank you so much, everybody.
Thank you, Jesus.
What does this have to do with Jesus? You know what I mean? Like usually you get a basket.
What the fuck does the bunny have to do with Jesus? What does any of it have to do with Jesus? Any of it.
He's the Lamb of God. And lambs kind of look like bunnies. But you want to dress a man up as a lamb.
But then why
Don't be stupid, Nick.
Why are bunnies going around laying eggs?
Well, that's just, them spreading Christmas
Don't they give live birth?
Yeah, they're mammals.
They're mammals, right?
It doesn't really make sense though. You
They
think
hide
about
the
it.
I mean,
eggs.
they don't lay them.
Where are they getting these eggs from? There's some chicken that's like, where'd all my fucking eggs go?
This is a really, actually pretty profound question you're asking that I
never
never
thought
thought
about
about. No.
Really?
No, all I thought about on Easter was like, how many G.I. Joes am I going to get? Can I go play at my friend's house? And that was the end of that.
Gifts?
Yes, that's so
Oh yeah, I got money.
Man.
I used to get money.
Oh yeah, we used to get all
We're good
Easter baskets,
Christians.
and then I used to get money from my grandparents, like $100 or something like
eggs?
that. And my Uncle Mike and Aunt Carla used to have an egg hunt at their house on Long Island every year. But my Uncle Mike was like he's an awesome guy, and he would like shove like $5, $10, $20 bills in all these eggs, and like me and my cousins and my siblings would like run around the backyard trying to find them. We get fucking loaded.
Oh my God. Yeah,
And then- and then
I didn't get that shit. I got bullshit.
And then I would get like 2 or 3 or 4 G.I. Joes just shoved in a basket for my
So
bench.
you got no lamb cake. You
No
get
lamb
no
cake.
money in the eggs. No,
No.
techno. Run me through a Gettys
Let me
Easter.
run you through a Gettys Easter because it's quite the experience, but with no outcome.
so much decoration.
So my mom is my mom, very much so, in the sense that if she can go all out, she's going to go all out, and it's going to be completely unnecessary and pretty much only for her to enjoy.
This is where you inherited this from.
Yes.
Okay.
So whenever it was any holiday, Christmas, Easter, Valentine's Day, anything, she would like paint the windows of the front of my house to be themed, so that, like the buses and the kids going by could see it and enjoy it and shit. And it was just like one
Is
of
she
those.
a good artist?
I mean, it was enough to like
enough.
get the idea across, right?
He's telling the story, Kevin.
3rd-story house though, so not like anyone could.
No, it was definitely one of those like neighborhood people came to look at it during the fucking one of those bullshit things. So for Easter, she would do this shit, and this is just for us, where she would like take flour and put it on a shoe and like up our 3-story stairs, make it look like a goddamn Easter bunny invaded our house.
Is
And,
Easter
like,
Bunny carrying a bag of Coke?
Like, yeah, that's the thing is I don't know. So it was like little bunny prints going up my stairs.
That's cute.
And then there'd be like Easter baskets that would be, for me and my brother and shit. And it's
Oh,
like then they'd be
Jesus.
just filled with like that stupid ass confetti wrapping,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
like the worst candy in the world. It's just, I mean, not the worst. It's not candy corn. So at least
No,
there's that.
there's one worse
Peanut.
candy. It's those
Smarties.
candied almonds or whatever those things. The the ones that are this big that every time you try to bite one at Easter, it breaks your tooth in
No,
half.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You know these things?
No.
You guys ever had it? Jesus fuck, man. Like they're like hard coated almonds or some sort of nut, like a praline or an almond, and the coating on the outside is like a fucking like the bed liners of a truck.
Sure.
Like when they rhino line something, so it's like it can't be broken. And my mom's side of the family loved that shit. They also had really bad teeth. So now I'm putting a lot of stuff together here. I'm also putting together the fact that every Catholic holiday is backed up by paying kids to be there at the holiday. Have you put that together yet?
Yeah, it's
like
true.
Christmas, Easter, you get gifts, you get money. It's like they're like paying you to like believe, like pay to believe, and then you associate.
Yeah, then
all
then
these
you
amazing
donate that
holidays.
to
And
the
then
church.
communion and confirmation, where I remember when my friend got confirmed, he made like thousands of dollars. I remember
Yeah.
going up into his room afterwards. We were counting. I'm like, we were like 13 years old. I'm like, you made like $4,000, like $4,000.
Yeah, he's like, I'm gonna start an empire.
Like I was like, what the fuck are you even gonna do with that much money? It's not even that much money anymore, but it's when you're 13 or 14 years old, it's like
That's an insane amount of money.
Yeah, I'm like,
I remember the idea of $100 when I was like 9. I'm like, holy shit! You know how many action figures I could buy with that? And then I would do all the math and not think about tax because fuck tax. And then you get really heartbroken when you finally do eventually get $100 and try to spend it.
Yeah.
And then you get like 4.
Shout out to my first communion cake. That was a good cake too. I remember that cake being really good. And it wasn't just a sheet cake. That was like a baker did something there.
How do you feel about confetti cake?
Love confetti cake.
Yeah, okay.
Funfetti, they call it.
Yeah. That's my wife's favorite cake.
Like she makes it or whatever?
She doesn't make it. We go to Susie Cakes and we get it there, and it's so fucking
You're
good.
talking about the vanilla celebration cake, which I will tell you right now, I will spoil my birthday. We'll be making an appearance on our stream because I'm going to order one of those cakes because they're good.
Hell yeah.
I'll bring it over from my house.
Okay, dude. Yeah. I want that whole cake.
Do you like the red velvet cupcakes too?
No.
Okay.
I'm a celebration cake.
You want
man.
you want a big one?
Oh yeah. I'm fucking in.
You want diabetes quick? Or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh no, I'm in.
So you want diabetes or full blown diabetes?
Now here, so this is. See, I think the fun part of the birthday is sharing it with people, right?
Yeah.
Like this cake will share. But I remember another Greg Miller story. Get your notes ready. In second grade, this was like you know, is this a normal thing in school? It's your birthday. You bring in treats for the class. Is that a thing? Anywhere else?
I mean,
Sounds familiar.
And yes, no.
I'll give you
We
it.
had small classes, mind you. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? I was in private school my entire time, so it's like you have to get. It's like 30 kids you're feeding or whatever. Your parents take care of or whatever. And I remember what we would do is go. This actually reminded me of another birthday story, but it's all about the same thing.
God damn it.
If I'm lying, I'm dying,
Yeah.
Tim. But no, there was this bakery, Wheaton, that made I don't even know, they were cakes, but they were little oysters that then had a little pearl in their mouth, and they were a jar like this, and they were all cake. You know what I mean?
Oh, I love that.
Chocolate. Is this a normal thing? Have you seen these
No,
guys
I've never
before?
seen those,
They had
but-
little eyes. They made frogs as well.
No, never seen any of this stuff.
Okay.
It's a little twisted.
No,
Is that the story?
well, I was just reminded. We're talking about birthday. I remember bringing those into class. Everybody always enjoyed them. That's what I brought in every year. Mom was like, "What treat do you want to bring in?" I'm like, "I want to bring in the weird clams with the fucking oyster in their mouth or whatever." And then I remember one year going there on my birthday to pick these up to go to school, and my parents gave me one gift earlier or whatever, and I opened up and it was a wind-up beetle. Little wind-up rhino beetle, and I remember thinking, this has got to be a joke. Why would you? I was like, not old, but old enough to be like, why the fuck would I care about a wind-up beetle? You know what I mean?
This has got to be a joke.
It wasn't a joke though. That was a gift I got. That
You know what, Greg? I'm going to give you some props here because I was 99% sure that story was going to end in 1 year. They didn't have the climbs, and you cried.
No, there was
Still
a different
could, Tim.
story.
Yeah, give it time. Give it time.
That topic was brought to you by our Patreon producer, Adam Garcia. Thank you, Adam.
Adam
for supporting
Garcia.
the show.
For those of you that don't know, the designer of the badass Kind of Funny circle logo, as seen on kindoffunny.com/store, on the beautiful blue shirt.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. This
Is
is a
that-
really cool dope, the Kind of Funny
With the
logo.
smiley,
It's
yeah,
in the
yeah.
smile. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you've seen that shirt and you like him, hit him up at Adam M. Garcia on Twitter and Instagram.
And thank him
And
for
thank him
supporting
for that.
us.